And welcome next. We're
We,
going. Right,
we
so.
are here to do
Wow.
our reaction to 1984 Supergirl movie.
That,
Oh my god.
that was the most white girl like tongue click I've ever heard. I heard the saliva come from your tongue. Fuck
I
it.
wish you felt it.
Nah! Oh yeah! Bleh!
Disgusting.
Oh, hold on!
Anyway.
I gotta throw up!
Okay, anyway, we're doing the best 2000s wrestler bracket, like who we think's the best wrestler. Yeah, we have a
And
lot
if
of
we-
brackets.
If we can't come to a general consensus, we will do it by criteria, such as in-ring talent, promo, character, impact, left, all that
I
stuff.
thought we don't just vote.
No,
Yeah.
It'd be faster.
it's faster, but not
Not as accurate.
concise. Yeah, because then it would just be Yashina. Anyway.
Anyway,
These are the best wrestlers, not just WWE from the decade of the 2000s.
I don't have chat up, so if somebody sees that, then
I have my penis up.
okay, that's cool. The
Yeah.
first
I
round
already
is
Disgusting.
the
Shake
first
my
round
hand.
is AJ Styles versus Chris Benoit.
I told you it's controversial!
Oh no.
I
Not
no,
like
I want
this.
you to know I literally said to all the viewers out there that will see this, I said this before the stream, bro, this shit is controversial as fuck.
Wait, hang on.
Not like this.
No.
Not like
if you
this.
if you talking impact left, Chris Benoit winning this entire thing.
No!
Oh my god.
Bro, we about to get banned off
Yikes.
freaking Toys.
What you about to be
Yeah.
over here? You cannot speak this man!
Yikes.
Stop
That's
it,
a
I'm
yikes.
No, but,
But-
no, the thing is, you can't actually deny that though. Like impact left on the business, Benoit.
Yeah, especially about the health part.
Yeah, like wellness policy, like the concussion stuff, all that is thanks to the stuff for
We're
Benoit.
going by best wrestler, not best policymaker.
But
E-
also,
even if but even if you're going by best wrestler, Benoit is in like top 3 as
Yeah,
far
Benoit
as
is
in ring.
Yeah.
Like Benoit before he did some stupid shit was actually a really good like technical wrestler. He's really
Yeah.
good. Just overall, he made dumb decisions.
Also, this
But-
is the decade of the 2000s, so when
Yeah.
you say AJ, it does not include any of his Japan or WWE stuff.
it includes his TNA
It's-
stuff.
It's
and
basically
that's
just
bad.
his TNA.
RH. RH.
He was there for a cup of coffee.
He's over
What?
there like, gosh, I'm
Yeah.
a right show.
Yeah, so AJ does not win there. No. The 2000s, no.
Well, no, I was gonna say the thing is, he kind of, not gonna lie, he held up TNA on his back.
No, he
in
didn't.
the 2000s.
Sting did.
Yeah.
Sting?
In the 2000s, yes, Sting.
You like honestly, no offense, Conscious. When you look at quote unquote indie guys, you overhype them and think they did all this shit. When in realistic terms, TNA wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for Sting.
Okay, I have one question.
Fair.
Who doing dishes?
Great.
The grids.
Okay,
Okay.
making sure.
Okay.
But yeah,
But okay. Yeah.
AJ was the heart and soul of TNA as far as the locker room and match quality. Yes, but as far as keeping TNA afloat and on his back, he did not do that.
No.
Yeah.
Like he was there solidly mid card and main event when he needed him, but he was not carrying the company that was people like Sting and Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. There's even another wrestler on this list that I saw that had more weight than AJ Styles in the 2000s than him.
Mm-hmm. Like AJ was great in ring. I'd even debate against Benoit, but when you take everything else into consideration, yeah, I think as controversial as it is overall, Benoit is
Yeah.
better.
Man, just don't let Vince know, okay?
Don't worry about Vince ain't gonna see this.
Benoit.
And before
Yeah.
Vince has been watching the entire time, I can't believe they just mentioned Benoit.
DB Richards beats AJ Styles in round.
All right. Second round one is Batista versus The Rock.
Okay. Do we need to discuss this?
I think
No.
this is the easy clap.
No.
Okay, Rock wins.
Yeah.
Batista smell what Rock is cook.
Jeff Hardy versus Triple H.
I don't think this is a competition
I-
either.
I
Triple
do.
H. I said Triple H.
I'd say Hunter.
Why?
Jeff Hardy is known for high spots and his dangerous style in the ring, but also in the 2000s, he had his good run with the championship. That's true. But also Triple H had some major feuds like the one with Batista and all the other shit. The whole Evolution thing.
But that's more through politicking. Like, Jeff Hardy's rise was natural.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
Unlike
I'm
other
gonna
things about
marry
him.
the boss's daughter.
Unlike other things about Jeff Hardy, but we'll get to that later.
I don't think it's that big of a wash in the way you guys are saying it is.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is, Jeff is fantastic in the ring.
Yeah,
He's underrated.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't think it's a wash, but I don't think Jeff beats Hunter though. That's the thing. It's close, but I don't think Jeff wins.
Bro, I have Canchas turned down. He's still peeking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he peeking really bad.
Alright. Is that better? Might
Yeah.
be better.
Speak more words.
Yeah, better. Much
Blah, blah,
better.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
That's
you
I
go.
have
like
him-
here.
No, you peeking.
If you go into a higher octave,
Harsh.
you're peeking.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with me saying Jeff. I don't think it's a wash, but I don't think Jeff beats Hunter, in my opinion.
Like I already pointed out with Jeff Hardy, he is great. He has memorable spots. He had a great championship run in the 2000s, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
I feel like we should quantify that we're not only judging all of this by who's the best in ring. It's best overall
wait.
performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, when it comes to gimmick and all that, in my opinion, I think
No,
Hunter
less
had
so gimmick. Less so gimmick.
Like, what do you mean by that then? What do you mean by? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
character and gimmick are different. Because you could sit here and be like, well, I'm trying to think of an example. Mordecai.
Daniel Sandow?
He had a random ass gimmick that was over the top, but it was fun. But
Hmm.
he didn't portray it well.
Yeah.
It's
Fair,
like
so-
it's like Undertaker. His gimmick was shit, but he made it work because of his character.
Yeah.
So it's like how they
How they present themselves. How they
What they were-
reinvent
what they were
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
How they presented what they were given. So
It's like, okay, I'll use an example from the current era. Elias was handed this bullshit drifter gimmick. Look what he did with it.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree that Elias, I think honestly it comes down to people how they rock the gimmick that they're given.
And another one that has proven that she was not all was made out to be when she was given the chance to is Bailey.
That's also true. She
Yeah.
rocked it for as
When
much as she could.
when Triple H was holding her hand in NXT, flames. But when you're on the main roster and it's on you to get yourself across as a character, she has drowned. It's
People-
not good.
Also, I have another weird example.
Mhm.
Emma, just didn't wanted to try the gimmick. She, the reason.
Yeah, the Amelina thing.
Yeah, he didn't even wanted to try the gimmick. That shows her already in a bad light that she doesn't have the character to pull it through.
Anyway, back to Hunter and Jeff. I think we're kind of going with Hunter with the consensus, even though I don't think you should belittle anything Jeff Hardy has done.
No, I
Yes.
did not. I did not. I mean,
I
there's
did not hit
I didn't
her.
no. Okay, that's because of my stupid German accent. But
No.
I mean, wasn't it in the 2000s the first TLC match as well?
Yeah, in the year 2000 was the first TLC match.
Yeah.
Because Jeff helped innovate, take the tag division to the next level in the 2000s.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much
Okay,
the
great.
2000s.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're consistent. Triple H.
Hunter.
Triple
Yeah.
H, yeah. But
Okay.
it was close.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Yeah.
one is Booker T versus Kane.
I
Wait,
don't like the 2000 Kane so much.
In my
Wait,
opinion,
what-
Booker T gets this though because
Yeah.
Kane
Was it 2000?
Kane was given opportunities to change his character up, like slight alterations, and it didn't work. He didn't pull it off. Whereas when Booker was presented with, "Hey, King of Ring, see what you
Yeah.
can do
King
with it,"
Booker.
like he took that
Oh.
ball and fucking ran with it.
Not only ran with it,
Also-
he took it to the fucking bank and cashed it like a
Yeah.
champ.
Also, yeah.
Oh,
You go
I was
first.
gonna say also his time in TNA. I think that was 2000s, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, late
Yeah,
2000.
Yeah, him going into TNA, people thought it was gonna be dog shit. He went there. He thought he was like done for the tail end of his career, and he came in and he made that thing his own.
Alright, so Booker T.
Yeah, but the thing that I want to
Yeah,
say, it's weird that you see tag team partners fight in the bracket. Booker T and Kane.
I don't remember this.
I don't know either.
No, that was not the tag team. Kane just did in Spinneroonie, I forgot.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, the next match is Brock Lesnar versus Chris Jericho.
And
Jericho.
the-
Jericho.
Yeah,
Jericho.
Bye, Bork. Fuck yourself.
Bork.
Alright. Randy Orton versus RVD.
I am
Randy
biased.
Orton.
Oh.
RVD is my favorite. That's all I'm gonna say.
I really like
Yeah.
RVD and
The whole legend killer thing and the whole rise of Randy Orton in the 2000s.
Man, why RVD gonna get clapped? I am upset.
Yeah, but you need to look how well Randy did in the 2000s.
Man, if RVD didn't smoke that blunt, he would have been fine.
thank you, you're
Man.
probably not wrong.
So,
Bruh.
so Randy was the better fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure, Randy was.
Okay. Next we have Low Key versus CM Punk.
Lol?
CM Punk.
I forgot Loki was there as a filler place.
CM.
Rest in
I'm
peace,
sorry,
Loki.
CM Punk.
Bye, Loki.
CM Punk. Yeah.
Wait, oh, damn, I like Loki.
Loki is
No,
destruct.
you're good. I'm sorry, bro.
Loki's
Alright.
great, but the thing is, everything Loki could do, Punk could do plus more.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Undertaker versus Eddie Guerrero.
Ah!
India.
Yikes.
Both
Both of
Yikes.
these men, what the hell?
Man,
Accurate.
man,
Can I choose? Can I choose not to vote? Can I choose not to
Man.
vote?
I feel like,
No.
okay, hang on. This is one we need to do by the criteria, I think.
yeah, and we need
Yeah.
to take off the nostalgia goggles because,
Alright.
yeah,
Character work, gimmick. That's the big one. That's the decider one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
honestly, I can't separate them. They're both
No!
great.
Yeah.
They're both great at their
Well, he's
own
about to take it.
individual shit.
Wait, it's Taker and Eddie, right?
Take
Hey,
it.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh God, the thing is, Latino Heat, fantastic. Like his whole Latino Heat gimmick was.
Bro, not
But
only
the
Latino
return
Heat,
to the dead
like-
man.
Yeah,
Bro.
like he had the American Badass, which wasn't that great, but then his return to the Dead Man just was. So
I
goddamn
can't
good.
And
vote
then,
on this.
then
This is
his
too
matches
hard.
against like
hang on, hang on.
JBL. Oh.
But the point I raise is that you're looking at the Return to the Dead Man with nostalgia glasses, which we said we shouldn't do.
Yeah.
All he did was revert back to a former version of himself.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything new, and he didn't develop the character. It was just old Undertaker again.
But wasn't Eddie Guerrero always kind of Latino Heat with slight changes and adaptation?
No,
Uh-uh.
that was a complete WWE version of Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Like in WCW, ECW, he was just Eddie. Like, he was just
Yeah.
bland. Like it was in WWE where he was able to kind of be himself and be a personality.
And then all of
Ah.
a sudden, freaking lowrider, and he fucking became God.
Accurate.
It's just like,
So-
yo, we got you this car.
personally, for me, character work and just all around, like, another reason I say this is, like, Taker's an entrance. That's it. Like, Eddie was the entrance and all his character work during the match as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Without
Like,
any
I love
doubt.
Taker. Like, I was one of the people crying last year when he was quote unquote retiring.
Yeah.
But like, his subtleness wasn't as good as Eddie's character work throughout a match.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like Eddie's
The-
like his facial reactions, everything.
Yeah, and Undertaker had only the sit up, the eyes roll back, and the slitting throat.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, Eddie takes gimmick / character
I
for
agree.
for this decade. If we're talking
Yeah.
like
Agree.
90s Taker, that's different.
yeah.
Oh, Ministry of Darkness.
In-ring work, again, I think is Eddie.
Oh, yeah, Eddie. Taker, no, he does not stand a chance against Eddie.
Like, he was already breaking down in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Anyone debating in-ring work to Eddie?
No.
I think
No.
honestly, I'm too impartial for this. I
You
like
had Taker.
I like Taker
Sorry.
and all, but you know, every
Is it-
single time I get the chance, Latino. He
I'm not.
You know that
Hmm.
I am a big Undertaker fanboy, but still the in-ring work of
not, that
Eddie.
he, not that he wasn't good. He was.
He was. I could
But-
name multiple matches in the 2000s that were mind blowing.
I can-
It's the point
But
that
the
thing
problem,
is,
the problem with Taker is that yes, he had fantastic matches, but they were
Can
with
anybody hear me?
fantastic opponents.
Yeah.
hello.
Hi.
Hi, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to say,
You're just getting
damn,
shafted, bro.
yeah, I'm trying not to be interrupted and be
We're getting
rude, but
vehement.
How does it feel?
that's why I was. The thing is, I was trying to let you talk because I could have easily been loud and jumped in, but I was trying to be courteous. I was saying the thing is, Undertaker was fantastic back in the day, but I think Eddie had a better. Would it be moveset? Like he could do more in the ring than Taker, in my opinion.
That I got no offense. Again, you're looking at it from the indie fan standpoint of moves equals good stuff.
No,
No, it
not even
doesn't.
moves. Like character wise, like what you mentioned. Eddie could tell a story in a match by his facial expressions. For example,
Eddie
when-
is up there with one of the greatest storytellers I've ever seen in the ring.
Yeah.
yeah, like when him and Benoit won, both won the titles the same night. The Eddie's face when he finally won the big one, him and Benoit's interaction together, all that's the type of shit you rarely to ever see anymore.
Also, Eddie was one of the very few wrestlers that I've seen that can be dastardly heel that you actually legitimately hate or an amazing babyface. you
Yeah,
love. It's
Also-
very hard to find people like that.
Also, I just have to say,
yeah.
I when I think about Eddie, there's one big thing that I can think about,
Other
and
than he's in hell.
when I think back to the feuds that he had, I can think about one that I openly always will remember that he carried.
Which
The one with Rey Mysterio about the sun.
Dominic.
I'm your papi.
Literally, if you got a random Mexican wrestler in that, no one would have gave two shits. But Eddie, it's like, I'm your papi, and everybody's like,
In my opinion, we wouldn't have John Cena if it wasn't for Eddie Guerrero.
Agreed.
Eddie made John early in his
Not like
career.
Eddie win.
Yeah.
Chris is over here just like,
Yeah.
I like John.
I'm just saying, like, y'all being like, pretty much Undertaker's just like, you know, nostalgia glasses, and
That-
he's actually a better.
No,
Yeah.
nothing against Taker. Taker's
Oh.
great, but
I love Taker. We'll always love Taker.
It is a bad match up, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Yeah.
another one that's getting absolutely clapped next round.
I would.
Bryan
Yeah.
Danielson and Ric Flair.
All right, bye,
the-
American Dragon.
Yeah. Oh, in
That
the
makes me
2000s,
sad.
still Ric Flair had.
Yeah.
Flair had. In the
It's fucking Ric
2000s,
Flair.
Daniel had. He had no character.
He got cucked.
He had no gimmick.
He has no
Alright.
character, had no gimmick. His promo skills weren't all that.
Yeah.
The next one is Christian versus the Big Show.
Christian.
Oh.
Christian.
Big
Bro.
Show.
Yeah.
Why
Big
this
Show.
sounds some like filler ass on a B pay-per-view?
That's Big Show. What the hell? Who's that Christian?
Man,
Fucking
Christian.
hell. Big Show, dude.
Fuck the show of the big.
What character has the Big Show? Oh, I'm big.
Eat the big.
No, but the
No,
thing-
no. I disagree. Big Show
Yeah.
has had a lot of people joke about all the time, like he turns heel face every 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
he has had spurts of really good, awesome character runs.
Yeah.
Like he started off the 2000s with that whole like, I'm tired of being labeled as big giant scary monster. I want to have fun. And remember, he used to come out dressed as other wrestlers and did all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
was fun. Like his
Yeah.
whole run against Floyd Mayweather was great. His
Yeah.
2006 evil Paul Heyman guy run was good, even though he was
Oh,
really obese.
His last year when he was like when we thought it was gonna be him versus Shaq, I thought he had some great work
But
there.
that's not.
Him
That's not 2000s.
It's
was it? Oh
2010.
shit! Damn it! I was gonna mention him versus Braun. Like I loved. I
Yep.
actually know what that
Also,
Yep,
you're
that's
peeking
2000s.
again.
Sorry.
Yeah, because you're going higher and higher with your octave.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Big Show actually wins this. The Big Show like everything said.
Do
might
you
not
think
have-
his character and gimmick work has been better than Christian's in the 2000s?
2000s.
Because
yeah.
the thing is, okay, Christian wins in ring work, no doubt.
Yeah.
Big Show wins like impact on the business, like general public, no Big
Yeah.
Show. Correct?
Uh,
I agree.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
It comes down to character work.
I
The thing.
I think Christian.
I
He
think
worked
Christian.
with the Brood, then with Edge, then Solo.
The Brood was
Kevin-
90s. You can't use
Oh,
that.
okay, it
90s.
was 90s.
2000. He
It
was
is-
literally known as Edge's partner. That's the thing. He was known.
No, he had also a singles run.
Doesn't mean he was still known
What's
as
that?
Yeah.
that's Edge's partner.
Like literally, he was known as Edge's
Well,
partner, not like.
No. He was known as Edge's brother.
Sure.
No, the brother thing was in the Brood. It was his partner. It
Was
was his
it?
partner.
No,
Yeah,
they kept the whole brother
What?
thing going a long time.
Yeah, but then
Did
they
they?
in the 2010s, they after both stopped wrestling, they just did not mention it anymore. It
Sorry, dude,
it
yeah,
was it was subtle.
I'm sorry, dude, but yeah, Christian. I'm sorry. He's good. It's just he never set himself apart from Edge. The thing is, once they split, Christian never really set himself apart from Edge. People known him as, hey, that's the guy who partnered with Edge. That's kind of why he won the world title that one time he did. He was Edge just retired. Oh, give his best friend title. Yeah.
Ironically, Christian's best work came after Edge retired, which
Yeah.
was not in the 2000s.
Yeah, I know.
That
So yeah.
But also in the 2000s was his TNA run, and that was also not bad.
again though, it wasn't bad, but like
It was okay.
any generic WWE cast off could have filled that role,
Okay.
Yeah.
in my opinion, at least.
No, you're 100% right.
That
But-
could have been Val Venus, and it wouldn't have felt any different.
Oh
What?
god.
Wasn't that Rhino though? like, to be
Yeah,
fair,
Rhino did it before him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came in after WWE. They did the whole Team Extreme. They had picked up all these old ECW guys and had them just show up. Hey, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do an Extreme thing. Yeah, we're gonna fight against the originals. Yeah,
So
well, that
Big
was
Show.
later on.
but still, yeah. But Christian, I'm sorry, Christian. I think Chris is good. He never...
I think we don't need to argue much further because I think most people already agree that the Big Show is winning. So what's to argue there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Big Show
whatever.
got clapped next round anyway.
Okay.
The next one hurts myself.
Shawn Michaels
hurts me a
versus
lot.
Edge.
Sean, I'm sorry.
Ow.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. No, there's no debating that.
Yeah, in the 2010s. Then,
Everything great about Edge, next level up is Sean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. When did Shawn retire?
2010.
Oh, so the Undertaker matches were in there. So yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry.
Kenta Kobayashi versus Christopher Daniels.
And there's the guy that truly held the company up afloat, I think. In
Kenta Kobayashi and Christopher Daniels.
Is it Kobayashi or Daniels?
Daniels.
What company did he hold on his back?
TNA. I remember in the
TNA?
2000s, I watched much of his stuff then.
He was okay in the company. He wasn't really that high up the rung.
Yeah, he was not high up the rung, but he was more watchable than like AJ Styles or other people.
He was in TNA. I would compare him to what Dolph Ziggler is right now for WWE.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Like he's always gonna be good.
Worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I agree.
Who is it? Kenta and
Yeah.
I cannot
I think
say
Kenta.
much about. I cannot say much about Kenta's 2000 works.
Kenta Kobayashi is just a hard man. That man will take off your head.
Yeah, but still, character-wise, and all that stuff, I don't know him. I need to
See
be
that-
out.
I agree. I think overall, if we go by the criteria, Christopher Daniels takes this.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Is like Kenta, and even this day, Hideo Itami, he has no character.
Poor Hideo. Poor Hideo. Poor
Christopher
Hideo.
Daniels. Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he gets clapped next round anyway.
Hiroshi Tanahashi
Tanahashi.
versus
Tanahashi.
Sting.
Dang.
Dang.
Ding.
Bye, Asian man.
The ace of New Japan.
Jeff Jarrett versus
Who's
Rey
that?
Mysterio Jr.
And this includes the last 2 years of WCW, where Jeff Jarrett was like top guy.
I think it's Jarrett. I think it's Jarrett then. The last 2 years of WCW, the beginning part of TNA, because I think it was 2006, 7, where he
Wow.
was top guy in TNA as well, where he like
Bro,
had that whole.
no, he was top guy from day one TNA 2002.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
Like we were talking
Yeah.
about earlier, Jeff is the guy that put TNA on his back and carried it.
And also, Rey Mysterio has no character, to be honest.
I agree.
He
Yeah.
only had character
Yeah.
when other people kind of like. forced
Yeah.
him to.
Okay, so Jeff
Yeah.
Jarrett.
Yeah.
P.
Yep.
Booyaka, booyaka.
JBL
Next one,
versus Kurt Angle.
Oh,
Yo. Can I fight for
Hurt.
JBL? It's time.
Wait,
I love.
is this JBL before Business Bad JBL?
No, it's
It's
business.
it's John Layfield the Man from 2000 to 2009. So that includes 4 years of APA, 6 years of JBL.
I love the thing is I'm a big fan of the JBL run. He was someone who no one thought could get over as an individual singles wrestler. He got over well. His whole
He got
John-
over as a good heel.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
JBL and who?
JBL and Kurt Angle.
Yo, he is.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now the
Who's
next one's
Kurt?
even harder.
Kurt. It was it 2005. He went
Bro.
TNA.
We cannot sit there and honestly say JBL's better or more impactful than Kurt Angle.
No.
We
Yeah.
can't do
No,
that.
yeah.
I
We
think this
can't.
is-
I was trying. The thing is, I was trying to fight for Jables. I was trying.
I love JBL. Like,
The
people give him shit. I love
Wrestling
JBL.
god.
The thing is, Kurt just kind of like he had his thing in
bro.
WWE.
But also, JBL was the big stepping stone for John Cena. The biggest.
Yeah, I can see it,
JBL
yeah.
and John kind of had a nice
Jables.
feud there.
Love Jables.
But Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
You suck.
yeah.
Oh,
Also, wait. I need to sort my mind. We're talking about the Kurt Angle in the 2000s, not the 90s where he had the weird thing. Was it in
Yes.
the 2000s or the 90s with Austin?
you hang on. You realize Kurt Angle debuted November 1999.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
So
okay.
it's,
all of
so
that
it's
was
basically all Kurt Angle stuff.
Yeah,
all of it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then
it pretty much
Kurt
from
Angle.
when he had hair, the whole Stone Cold thing. Then he got shaved, went bald, went the whole.
Also, don't forget the mini cowboy hat thingy magic.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that stuff. All of it is 2000s.
Yeah,
Basically,
so-
It's sexy
his entire first WWE run and like the first half
Plus,
of his TNA
half
stuff.
of his TNA run, and which his first half of his TNA run was fucking godlike. Hurt.
Like honestly, like Kurt was the one that said to Jeff Jarrett, "Hey, I'll take the weight of the company on my back." When he got there,
Yup.
I say Kurt Angle without any doubt.
oh, there's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, no doubt.
The bald man is
I love
winning
this.
this.
Also, we don't know if Grids is here to do next one.
Well, I could name the next.
We
Can
can name
talk
the next
about
Yeah,
one.
we could.
It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
It.
What's the next one?
John Cena versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
In the
Oh.
I would say.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
this is a very much a yikes.
I'm gonna say one thing. Austin only wrestled 2 of these years.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The thing, okay. Can we? Okay, I will say this.
Well, two and a half.
In the-
2.5.
The thing in the 2010 brackets, Stone Cold shouldn't win. In 1999,
In the
this-
90s.
Cena-
Yeah.
If this wasn't
Yeah.
older,
But in the 90s, Cena wasn't the thing. He started 2002.
Yeah,
Wait,
but I'm
uh,
saying,
where we at?
Okay,
Okay, hang
Angle
on.
won the last one.
Yeah, Kurt Angle won the next one. We're talking about Cena and Austin.
Okay.
and yeah, the Dr. Thugonomics. I'm sorry, Stone Cold. I love you, but in
Cold
The
Stone.
Chain Gang.
Stone. I love me some Cold Stone.
Who win?
but he.
We're still going over it.
I think Vsinghb's right. I think Cena takes it over Stone Cold in the
I said as well,
2000s.
Cena.
Yeah,
the
the
2000s, yeah.
This is almost like
Okay,
Cena's
so Cena
generation where he got built.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay, Cena got the squash match.
Oh, nah.
Okay, so next is round 2, Chris Benoit versus The Rock.
What?
He's even harder.
The same. No, hang on. The same thing we said about Austin applies to The Rock. He was
Yeah.
only there for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Chris
Wait.
Benoit is a
Wait,
fucking great ass
this was only a
wrestler.
32-man bracket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're doing it by decade.
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't more than.
To be fair, it's pretty hard to get even more than 32. Anyway, let's not complain
Well-
about numbers right now.
Well, I
Well,
would. Yeah, the argument counts as well, Chris Benoit. Then
Yeah.
he
Bro, y'all
he
really
had-
putting this man in round 3.
It
Excellent.
makes sense,
Well,
though.
The thing is, The Rock only wrestled like Vsinghb 2 years out of that. If you're talking about 90s,
and even then, didn't he had the movie break?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
started that decade doing movies.
yeah. So yeah, it
Where are
has
you
to
peeking?
be Benoit. Sorry.
You
agree.
know
Yeah,
who
I think it is.
you know who
Right,
I'm
yeah,
missing in the 2000 brackets?
What? Why, Grids?
That man don't deserve to be in the round 3.
Why?
He does as a wrestler, not as a person.
Yeah, we're not talking about the man. We're talking about the
Yeah.
wrestler.
But right now I'm missing one person in there. But maybe I get confused with the 90s and 2000. What about Hurricane Hands?
What about?
Hurricane.
Not in the bracket?
Okay, Demon. Where, where's Santino?
I
Yo.
made this joke already.
Okay,
So-
whatever. Next round is Triple H versus Booker T.
H.
Remember when
Booker.
Triple H was a racist and he still won the feud?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
It's
think
Triple H.
Triple H will be a racist here and still win this feud.
What about the one with Kane's dead girlfriend?
Yeah, necrophilia.
Katie Vick. Katie Vick. Oh no.
Yo, Triple H about to win this bracket with Katie Vick alone.
And don't forget that he drugged Stephanie.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
wait, no, that
yeah.
was the 90s, technically.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Hunter. Yeah.
No,
I
Hunter
think
was
it's Mr. Hunter Hurst the Helms.
if the Booker had a great run in the 2000s, but still.
Okay.
Booker can spin a Rooney the fuck out of here.
Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton.
Bro.
Yo,
No.
bro, that's a yikes.
Nah, this is indefinite for me.
That's a
Oh wait,
yikes.
so I think we need to go to criteria here, like straight criteria.
Oh, bro, even if we go to criteria, that's still a yikes.
Nah, for me, this is. Nah.
Oh,
Like, the only one criteria I am certain of is that Jericho's a better in-ring worker.
Damn straight.
That's the only one I'm certain about.
I think, honestly, for me, I think Jericho has a better personality than Randy did.
No,
It's-
Randy
it's-
Orton evolved multiple times in the
Exactly.
2000s. He was just a greenhorn.
a young buck.
That yeah,
He was a
and
young
th-
buck.
then he was kind of an opportunist. Then the legend killer thingy, and
In my
Man.
opinion, I think the Legend Killer is one of the best gimmicks that ever exist. In my opinion, I absolutely love the Legend Killer
Okay,
gimmick.
there is two things I have to give Randy credit for with this character. One, the Legend Killer was actually really good. And two, I don't know if this was around that time, but the whole thing he had with Edge as a tag team was actually pretty fucking lit.
Yeah, that was mid.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Great
Right to the
RKO was
RKO,
actually
yeah.
flames.
This hurts my soul.
I still have my decision.
Also, wasn't it in the 2000s where he also gone to the psychopath that punted everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So he had like 3 different characters or 4 different characters in the 2000s, and all of them worked.
Wasn't Jericho back then just a bitchy heel?
Jericho. In the 2000s, Jericho was basically just Jericho. Like, he was himself.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
I actually know. I take that back. Jericho, in my opinion, had the best character turn I have seen in decades, and that was Honest Man heel Jericho in 2008.
Oh
The one where he
yeah,
came out
with
in the
the
suit?
Shawn Michaels.
Well, yeah, when he started wearing the suit and using big words.
Oh.
That might have clinched it for me.
Eh.
Like, in my opinion, that feud, the Michaels Jericho feud, is the best feud of the last 20 years.
Oh.
I knew a reason Jericho was gonna win.
And I give him all the credit in the world, and Shawn, because all of that storyline was both of their ideas. They were given full creative control.
Oh God. This is too hard.
The vote.
Chris has no patience today.
I know, right?
You are on
all
short-ended
I'm
stick.
saying, vote.
Just because we made you stream, you are on short end of stick.
All I'm
Well-
saying, like, y'all can't make a decision even with the criteria. Y'all vote.
Canchas. Vote.
I'm thinking, Jesus.
We all have the Grids mentality right now. No, think! No!
I think I'm gonna go with Keith. I think I'm going with Keith. I'll go with Keith. Yeah. Yeah, go Keith.
Come on.
Even though Jericho had the greatest feud ever with Sean, I think in overall impact in that decade, Randy.
Bubba.
Jericho.
Dick.
Jericho.
Die!
Well, this
It's on you, Grids. It's on you, Grids.
Do you want Snack or Matrix Man?
Matrix, man.
Break the
Huh?
code. Break wall down.
I'm kind
Well,
of
no,
biased.
that's a very
You mean
loose
Hacker
reference.
Man?
Glowy jacket.
I'm kind of
Alright.
biased though, because I don't like Chris Jericho.
Glowy Jacket was more recent.
I would say we flip coin then.
Okay. Who's head to?
Jericho heads, Randy tails. Cuss Nick.
Come on, Keith.
Tails.
What?
Whatever that is.
Yay,
That's
Keith.
the
Keith.
Orton.
Oh, okay.
Yay, Keith.
Very evenly matched boys.
Yeah, very evilly made
Yeah.
boys.
The next one will hurt probably a few people.
GM Punk versus Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie.
Eddie.
I
Yeah.
like CM Punk. But you can't beat Eddie.
This
No.
is 2000's Punk. This is before the pipe bomb.
This is when
Yeah.
he got Money in
That-
Bank, man.
That's the only reason I'm saying Eddie.
Oh, this one's a
Yeah.
clap.
Ric Flair versus The Big Show.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Hey, Flair.
Big Show.
The
Shawn
next one is
Michaels
also
versus,
set.
versus Christopher Daniels.
Rest in peace, Daniels.
Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
No, not Daniel Bryan. Christopher Daniels.
Same thing.
If it was
No.
either of them, they would rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sting
next
versus
one
Jeff
hurts.
Jarrett.
Ooh, yikes.
Top mental Q&A
The
in
thing-
that decade.
No.
Yeah,
The funny thing about it wouldn't be Sting in TNA if it wasn't for Jeff Jarrett.
The funny
That's
thing
the
is,
thing.
this is the entirety of TNA basically right here up top.
This is Gods of Tana.
They're just like, we made this city.
We built this city.
And the thing is, Sting wouldn't have had the platform he did if it wasn't for Jarrett. I think you have to give it to Jarrett.
I think it is Jeff Jarrett, but like, bro,
Well,
I
no,
think
no,
it's
just
just-
because he gave him the platform, that's not a reason. That's like saying
thing
Vince
is-
McMahon is the greatest wrestler of all time.
but he is.
But no, I mean, like, for him to be like, just like, he put himself as face of his company, and he held his own. As long as Jeff ran the company.
So in
the
your
company was
opinion,
doing
Roman
well.
Reigns is the greatest wrestler in the world right now?
No.
Then
False,
your
no.
logic is false. Like, doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
No.
He owned the company. He made himself face. Therefore, a great wrestler. Yeah,
Yeah.
good logic conscious.
No, I'm not even saying that way. Like, his character work and stuff in TNA was good.
That's got nothing to
I-
do with. Therefore, that makes Sting good.
Canchas, he was in the writing
I'm
stuff
not-
technically. Naturally, his
Hmm?
character comes over good.
So I'm guessing you're going with Sting, Trent. Oh God. You think?
It depends. If we're going by criteria, then I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah.
It depends on who we think did the better character work.
Yo, we need to flip coin.
I think that's
No.
the best choice.
Character work?
Either choice is okay.
Oh, we have another person to join in
Erica
our
Flicker
bracket.
Ray.
Hi.
We're doing wrestle bracket on this.
Oh, awesome.
Uh,
I just sat back
It's-
down.
It's best 2000s wrestler bracket. Right now,
We're-
we're
Who has?
discussing Sting versus Jeff Jarrett.
in the
Help.
2000s.
Who have better character work?
Wait,
Oh.
Wait,
Wait,
does this
hold
include
on, wait,
Joker's
wait.
Sting?
I was just gonna ask that. If this is Joker's thing, I'm sorry, Jeff Jarrett won.
When was Joker's Sting?
I don't know. I think that was 2010s. I think it was.
Oh, that was 2010s. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
was.
not. It's
Joker's
No.
Sting.
No. Was it? Was it 2010s?
Hang on, I'm looking.
Because whatever Joker's thing was, if it was in that period. I'm sorry, Joker 1. Joker's thing was bad. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Motherfucking do trade.
It was 2008.
Okay, I think Joker 1.
I think it's
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Man.
Bye, Stomp.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
sorry. I'm sorry.
Sting. I love
Yikes.
Sting,
I
but
still think, I still think the next one
Alright.
is even harder.
Kurt Angle versus
Oh.
John Cena.
India.
The
Oh.
one
I
is
don't
Olympic
know.
gold medalist who broke neck. Other one is
The thing is, John,
Again, like most of the other ones, John wins on impact to the business. Kurt wins best in ring. Comes down to character work.
yeah.
I honestly think
But the thing is, Kurt took the characters. They both did the same thing. They both took the characters they were given, and they made them their own and ran with it. Kurt Angle had the.
My argument would be Kurt displayed more versatility.
all I have to
I
say.
Yeah, I agree.
Not just that I
Because-
agree, but Kurt was sitting there writing songs on a guitar for a minute. John was rapping.
Well, no, the thing is, Kurt can go from like wearing miniature cowboy hat, kumbaya, singing goofball, to baddest ass technical. I'ma rip you to shreds wrestler in the world in
Yeah.
the flip of a switch. Like, whereas John's just
I was gonna
like, I rap.
Yeah. The thing I was with Kurt. I was gonna bring up, like, he had the whole main event mafia thing. He was where they had all these old WWE guys come in and showing, hey, y'all are just your company ain't shit. We came from bigger and better, and we're better than y'all. And then
We came from Vince, and we're here to clap.
Yeah, and then you had right after that you had him the human wrestling machine where he was just going in and having fantastic matches week after week after week. Where he's like, I can wrestle, I can I can stand in the ring with anyone. And
All I have to say, you take away this kind of reminds me of Andrade. You take away his little nickname, give it to Kurt Angle. Kurt, the actual main event, Angle.
I think it's Kurt.
I agree. I think it's Kurt Angle.
I think it's Kurt.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
to agree.
He won Olympic gold with broken fucking neck.
Alright, we're on to round 3. Chris Benoit versus Triple H.
Well, let's get Chris Benoit to the final boss.
Negative.
Even if he
think it's
goes
Hunter.
next, this one's gonna be even worse.
I think it's Hunter. This one, I'm sorry for
But Chris Benoit.
I
No.
know, but Hunter though.
I personally want to see the matchup next round with Chris
Negative.
Benoit.
No, you can't be doing that. No.
Wait, are we taking Chris and Eddie to the final boss?
No. They would have to face next round. I'm
No,
voting
see,
Hunter.
the
I'm
thing
sorry.
is, you know where that's going to go.
Yeah, Chris.
Fuck
There is no
you.
Eddie without Chris.
Fuck you.
That's actually fact.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you. Triple H.
You know he's right.
Time to play the
he's
game.
right.
He's right.
Time to play the game. You can
There's
go
no-
fuck yourself.
I think it's
Yeah.
Hunter though.
Bruh, it's Chris. All day, every day.
We're playing the game.
We quit it, actually.
I mean, better in ring, Chris. More
Yeah.
impact on the business, Chris.
Yeah.
We're playing the game. Triple H.
Y'all just
Outvote
jaded.
him. No, outvote him so we can break the hub effect.
No, because
Destruct!
it's not Hubba.
I'm-
Killed his family minus 10 points.
That's got nothing to do
Yeah.
with his work.
I'm going with Hunter. I'm sorry. I'm going with Hunter.
Triple H. Triple H. Triple H. Come on. Kill the hub effect.
Because you can argue. The thing is, Hunter, the switching between gimmicks. Besides Hunter was able to switch between gimmicks. He went from the game to back to the DX. Oh, we're gonna go out there and have fun with the crowd and shit like that.
To be fair, all the DX stuff in the 2000s was shit.
Yeah.
I know,
Triple
except for Sean Super Kidding Steve. That was the best thing ever. Do not
Which is nothing to
underestimate-
do with Hunter.
Yeah.
But he was a part of the faction.
Triple H. Don't let him hub affect you. Surpass it. Be strong.
I think I'm voting for Hunter. I think I am, honestly.
I think I'm sitting this one out.
Dude, I am about to.
No, how about Vector me?
It's not hot buffet. If you go by the criteria, Benoit does win fair and square.
Why he have to be in this?
Because he actually is really good wrestler. Just because he's controversial doesn't mean shit. But I still think that Triple H, don't let this man Navage win. Don't do it.
I mean, either way, with Demon being out and only Vsing on that, then it would still be.
We have
2020.
Eric Kaiser. Yeah.
Well, Eric ain't saying nothing.
Eric's
I,
gone
I,
again.
yeah, I agree with Canchas.
Okay.
Okay, Triple H won.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think y'all are just jaded by his real life actions.
The Hubba effect.
No, I'm not even. No, I'm completely separating the two. I want to.
But then if you go by criteria, then Benoit has done a lot more for the business than Triple H.
The Hubba effect has been killed.
Yeah.
From his roots.
You think we'd have cruiserweights or 205 or
Oh,
any
we
of that
had
shit without Benoit?
Daniel Bryan.
Or Daniel Bryan?
God,
Or
thing
any of the
is-
New Japan shit?
Riley.
Eventually.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a firm believer on like one man doing something doesn't mean that other people wouldn't invent it.
Without the success of the Super J Cup in 1994, there would not be any of this New Japan stuff. If that, it's like WrestleMania. If that had failed, New Japan would not be where it is now.
Anyway,
They were all
can
part of
we
the Super J
continue?
Cup in '94.
Benoit won the Super J Cup in '94.
Can we continue? This gets sad. I guess not. Everyone died.
I'm here. I'm
Anyway,
chilling.
Randy Orton versus Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie's in
Eddie.
hell.
Eddie's.
Eddie.
Eddie.
I think it's Eddie. I love Randy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Randy. I think that's a great word, but I think it's.
Bye,
Eddie.
Randy. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels.
Oh.
In the
Oh.
Bro,
That
don't do
one
it.
of the greatest matches, the
Nah, see.
retirement match.
If you ask me who are the two best wrestlers of all time, this one.
Yeah. This should be in finals.
It should be a
Not
final,
right
but it's
now.
like, hey, semi-final, what's up, Bray?
It's not even semis. It's quarters.
Okay, just because it's the 2000s era Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we have to
Wait.
put him down.
He got
Because
retired
Ric
again.
Flair dropped to most people.
Ric Flair was
Wait.
not Ric Flair as I remember him in 2000s.
When was Ric Flair's retirement match? What year was that?
2008.
In the arms.
Sean retired Rick again. Anyway.
Nah, this one's even more
Damn.
difficult than last one.
Jeff Jarrett versus Kurt Angle.
This is TNA version of that.
Kurt.
This is a
Kurt.
clapping in my opinion. Yeah, Kurt.
That's
Yeah,
Kurt.
Kurt.
That's
Like
Kurt. Yeah.
The fact Jeff made it this way, well done, man.
Good job,
Congrats.
Jeff. Good job.
All right, now we're on to the semis. Triple H versus Eddie Guerrero.
Kurt. Eddie.
I disagree. I
Eddie?
think Triple H takes that.
You really?
Yeah, more consistent.
Yeah, also, it's kind of sad to say, didn't Eddie
Oh, is it gonna be
die
DX
rather
in the end?
early?
Yeah. When did Eddie die in 2010? In 2000?
He died
Yeah.
in 2005.
Okay, so yeah, he only had half of the decade to work.
Yeah.
With.
Yeah, but still,
yeah.
his work was impressive.
It
But-
was.
Yeah, okay.
obviously.
But
Okay.
I think Triple H takes it as well.
We got DX
Wow,
finals,
okay.
boys.
Bro.
In the
Oh.
arms of Eddie's hand.
Okay, Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle.
Shawn Michaels.
Dawn.
I think I already know who's winning the final.
Bro, if you say Triple H better than Shawn Michaels,
No, I'm
bruh.
saying Shawn Michaels. Goddamn. straight.
No.
The
Shawn
clap.
Shawn Michaels is a god.
The clap.
On has won. Best 2003.
Do we want to do a match for third place?
No, we can. Let me check
Who
out
is
third
it?
place.
Yeah.
Kurt.
It would
Kurt
be Eddie and
and-
Kurt.
Yo.
Eddie.
Wait, Kurt Angle versus who?
Kurt Angle and
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yikes! I don't want to vote. I'm choosing this one out. I choose
If-
out.
Oh,
If-
peeking
if
again,
I-
gotcha.
If I had to, I'd say
Sorry.
Kurt takes it.
I would as well say Kurt because, like my earlier argument, he had only half of the decade to work to. I have to vote for Eddie because Latino.
But if you're going in this,
Shawn Michaels, where's the adversary?
For the adversary.
yeah,
Third place, Kurt Angle. Fourth place, Eddie Guerrero.
Hey, go!
And fifth place is 4 people: Randy Orton, Jeff Jarrett, Ric Flair, and Chris Benoit.
realistically, I think Flair is 5th place. If you
Wait,
don't-
who else was 5th place?
Chris Benoit.
Randy, yeah.
I
Randy
don't
Orton,
know
Jeff Jarrett.
because of Rick's.
Because of his age.
Yeah.
He wasn't as good as he once was. I don't think he takes 5th.
Well, he's like 5th place Todd.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if we had to choose, I wouldn't say it was him.
Between Randy Orton, Jeff Jarrett, Ric Flair, and Chris Benoit, who takes 5th?
That's a lot.
It's not Jared. It's not Jared.
It's
I don't think
Benoit or
Jared.
Randy.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
say
I would say. I would go with Randy.
I would make the argument that Benoit died in 05, right?
07.
04?
Oh, seven.
So yeah, he didn't work all the way through the decade. Yeah, so I think
And
that's the way.
also Benoit had only one character. He did not really evolve out of that character. His in-ring work
Yeah.
was great, but character-wise,
he was
Randy
always
takes.
he was always the Rabbit Wolverine. Right? That was his gimmick? Yeah, the Rabbit Wolverine.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to do another one or?
Nah.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this little bracket thing. We're gonna be doing more brackets in the future. Actually, since Eric is here,
Out.
in the future we're actually doing a cartoon one too. So yeah.
Also, don't dislike that video because of my own opinions.
Yeah, there are opinions, so
Just saying, Vince,
if you-
stay away.
if you
Benoit's
have
a good guy.
if you have a different opinion, feel
Oh my-
free to
Shut up,
put it in the
BC.
comments.
Anyway,
You think
hope you
you're gonna
enjoyed.
get destroyed.
Talk to you later. Peace.
Peace the fuck out.
Bye.